In this video, we're going to cover why and when we need humidifier, the main type of humidifiers in the market, and a specific recommendation for humidifier for baby room. And we start right now. Humidity is simply the amount of moisture in the air. Relative humidity directly affects our comfort. The same 100 degree F in Phoenix, Arizona and Houston, Texas does not feel the same because of the humidity level. Essentially, too high or too low of humidity is not comfortable for us. So, humidifier versus dehumidifier. Ideal or perfect indoor temperature and humidity are about 70 degree F or 20 degrees C with 45 to 50% relative humidity. A key point to remember, in winters, in general, we increase the temperature as well as humidity inside the house. On the other hand, in summers, we decrease both the outdoor temperature and the humidity. Humidifiers add moisture, but dehumidifier reduce the relative humidity. Too much humidity causes mold and trigger allergies, so both humidifier and dehumidifier serve a different purpose. So, what are the humidifier benefits? Dry air or low humidity in our house, especially in winters, cause itchy eyes, dry skin, sore throat, or even cause damage to paint and furniture. When babies catch cold or flu, we typically cannot do much. Check with your doctor, but usually a humidifier can potentially help with cough, sore throat, and stuffy nasal passages because it adds water back to the air, easing symptoms without medication and restoring moisture to dry skin and nasal passages. These are some of the benefits of humidifiers for the baby. Now let's see the main types of humidifier. I will also mention a specific recommendation for getting the right one for your nursery at the end, and as well as how to clean them properly for bacteria. First main type of humidifier produces cold mist. There are two main types in this group. First is evaporative. In an evaporative humidifier, we simply have a fan that forces air through a wet filter. Water evaporates and we have more humidity in the air. So the concept is fairly simple. The benefit of evaporative humidifier is lower risk of bacteria. In addition, it has very low energy consumption. On the other hand, there are some disadvantages of evaporative humidifier. They are usually fairly noisy, so they are not very good in the bedroom, and also you have to change the filter often. The cost of changing the filter is about $10 to $20 per filter. The second method in this group is ultrasonic. In ultrasonic humidifier, we have a small and thin metal sheet that vibrates and changes water to fine vapor. They are fairly common in the market. When you use them, usually you see some white powder around the humidifier. These are the dissolved mineral in the hard water. These deposits are not really harmful. The advantage of the ultrasonic humidifier is they are very good on noise and energy usage. So actually they are pretty much the best in both categories. The main disadvantage of the ultrasonic humidifier is the higher potential for bacteria if you don't clean them. I cover how to clean them later in the video, so stick around. The next group of humidifier produces warm mist. They have a heating element that heats the water inside and produces warm mist. They are very effective against bacteria, but the downside is they usually consume lots of energy. In addition, if you have a curious kid in house, they are usually not very safe for kids as both the vapor and water inside are pretty warm and can be hot. Last group is vaporizer. Vaporizer are essentially a warm mist humidifier with the capability to heat and evaporate medicine. Now let us review the key and specific recommendation on getting your humidifier. If you have a bigger area, then I would suggest getting an evaporative console humidifier. The only downside is noise, so don't put them in your bedroom. If you have children and you want to humidify a room or two, especially bedrooms, forget the rest. Just go with the ultrasonic cool mist one and you should be good. In addition, I suggest getting a vaporizer to be used only when you have cold or nasal congestion. They consume more energy and not very safe for kids, so just use them for certain times. The last recommendation is on the tank capacity. You have to fill up the tank, so the bigger the tank is going to provide more convenient for you, so you don't have to refill the humidifier often, but make sure that you can fit that in your sink. This one is a humidifier tank that we really like, but it's too big and it doesn't fit in my sink very well, and this is a pain. Now let's see how to clean the humidifiers cheaply and effectively in the home. Get some white vinegar and scrub with a small brush and clean all the accessible areas in the humidifier. Then get about 1 tablespoon of bleach in a tank full of water, shake the tank well and let it rest for half an hour, then rinse them all and you should be good. In the next video, I do unboxing and review of a humidifier that we got for my kid Arvin. We like that humidifier. By the way, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, it's very helpful with the YouTube algorithm. Also consider subscribing for more baby related videos like this. Thanks for watching and see you next time.